Hey, my beautiful friends. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a great day. It has been raining like cats and dogs here today. Thursday is usually my runaround day. And I'm telling you what, it was terrible to be out. I hate going to Walmart anyway. I don't know about you guys, but Walmart is a pain sometimes. Like, there's never any lines open. You end up trying to find stuff and then it takes forever to find things. It is just, it's such a pain to go. So I don't know about you guys. Do you guys like going to Walmart, or do you guys actually do the online Walmart thing? Do you guys do that, or do you go to Target? What do you guys do? I had thought about honestly doing online, and I didn't today. I needed some stuff for the puppies and stuff. And I tell you what, I think they had one line open today. It was crazy. Seriously, I don't know about y'all, but like my anxiety when I go in there like goes up to here because it is just insane. So say hello when you guys hop on. We're going to be talking about kissing and Irish and doing today's look. So seriously, guys, how many of you guys drop me a shamrock if you are actually of Irish descent? I think somewhere in my family we do have some kind of Irish descent. It's probably on my dad's side. My mom's side actually has German descent. I know my dad's mom was French Canadian. I know we have some Indian in there, but like I know we have some English in there. There's like, and on my mom's side there's some German. Like I need to really do one of those ancestry things. I think it'd be kind of cool. Has any of you guys done that? How many of you guys have ever done the DNA ancestry thing? Has anybody done that? Tell me in the comments, have you guys actually done the DNA ancestry thing? I think it would be kind of cool. One of my dad's half-sisters, I guess she would be considered her half-sisters, I guess. It's a whole weird situation there. My original grandma actually passed away when my dad was in Vietnam, and his uncle passed away. So my grandpa and it would have been, I guess, my aunt, they ended up, both of them lost their spouses and ended up getting married. So my grandma, we called her Aunt Elsie. It's kind of a weird situation. Anybody else have family stuff like that? But so one of my dad's, I guess it'd be his like stepsister, cousin, whatever you want to call it. I think she actually did some of that ancestry thing, and I really need to look at it because it is really some of that stuff. Like, if you guys have ever done that ancestry thing, let me know. I think it would be kind of cool. I've been kind of like leery about it. But I think it would be kind of cool. I'm not seeing comments, guys. So please say hello when you guys hop on, or if you're catching the replay, say replay. We're talking about ancestry and descents while we do, all of today's makeup. But I have seriously, we got talking about this discussion about ancestry and things because like I'm seriously thinking about doing that for Loki. If y'all seen our puppy, we were told that she was Blue Heeler and Lab. Well, she looks nothing like Blue Heeler and Lab. The vet originally, when we first took her for her first puppy shots, they told us they really thought that she had some Jack Russell and some Beagle in her. So we have no clue like what she is. She's got all of these spots showing up that look like Dalmatian. She definitely does look like Jack Russell. But we got to talking about ancestry and like DNA and stuff. And I think it would be really, really cool. Has anybody done that for their dogs yet? Like, I mean, have they found out what kind of like breed they are? I think it'd be kind of interesting to find out. Like Shadow, my other dog, we knew she was Lab. We were told when we rescued her that they thought that she was Pit Bull, but when we first took her, she's almost 11 now. When we first took her, she actually looked a lot like Lab. So, you know, we knew she had a lot of Lab in her, and they actually registered her as a Lab mix. But Loki, we have no clue. I think it would be kind of cool to find out, but I've never done one of those. I mean, I don't know how accurate the puppy ones like are for dogs, like DNA kind of things. I think it'd be kind of cool, but so we were talking about that, and we were actually talking about you know, like I said, my dad's stepsister, I think she's done some of the ancestry things. I think it'd be kind of cool. Hey, Gina, how are you? But drop you guys a shamrock if you are of Irish descent. Is anybody actually of Irish descent? Like I said, I think we have some somewhere on my dad's side of the family. I know there's some English and stuff like that. Scottish, I think. I'm sure there's probably some kind of Irish up in there somewhere. But I do know, like, my dad's mom, she passed away when he was in Vietnam, so that tells you how long ago that was. But she was actually French Canadian, and I know some Indians, so I know we have that on my dad's side in the Scottish and English heritage there. My mom's side is actually German. I do know that, the Odom. You know, my maiden name is Dunning, so that kind of like gives you kind of an idea. That's definitely like English and that kind of area stuff. But, you know, I think we have some kind of Irish descent in there. Do any of you guys actually have Irish descent on your side of the family at all? Do you actually know? I think, like I said, my dad's half-sister actually did some of that Ancestry.com. I thought about that. Like, Mike's brother, they all did some of those kind of things, and then some of the stuff that pulled up where you can actually find other family members and connect and all. I think it'd be kind of cool, but I'm always kind of leery about sticking my DNA out there. I mean, I guess they could get it from all of my doctor stuff, but you know, I mean, it's so weird. You hear all of these crazy stories, but I think it'd be kind of cool. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever done the Ancestry.com or any of that kind of stuff? I think it'd be kind of cool to find out actually what kind of heritage. I mean, I have some idea of what we have in our background, but I mean, I don't know what else we actually have, but it would kind of be cool to find out like where exactly you're like distant related to or some kind of stuff. I think it would be kind of cool, you know, to kind of see what your heritage is. I think it would be interesting, you know. But I think the majority of us anyway, especially nowadays, I think majority of us like have like, we're almost like Loki. We're Heinz 57. We all have so much heritage of different things. We're all kind of like a mixture, a melting pot of everything. So, you know, but it would be kind of interesting to see what I actually have. I'd say I probably honestly do have some kind of Irish descent myself. Just because I know like I get a lot of redness in my hair and different things, like especially when I try to go blonde. Like my hair, when I was a kid, my hair was like total blonde. But as I got older, my hair got darker. And then when I kept it blonde, you know, back in the 80s, like when Madonna was like the big thing, you know, I literally like bleached my hair like platinum blonde. That was like a big deal back then, y'all. For those of you guys that are like 90s and 2000 and you're not 80 babies. Yeah, when Madonna was like a big thing, when she was actually really, really popular, y'all. Like, we would sit there and bleach our hair like Madonna, and we would do all of these things. And, you know, I mean, my hair was dark, and I was lucky. My mom was a hairdresser, and I literally, like, she would just mess with my hair. So anything that I wanted done or anything she wanted to experiment with, she would literally do my hair. So, my hair was like bleach platinum blonde when I was in high school, like at times. So it was pretty interesting. Like, yeah, Mike used to joke me. He still jokes me sometimes about, back then. He said I was a light bulb. My hair was so bright. So, but it was bleach platinum blonde. If y'all know what bleach platinum blonde is, it was like, and I kept it that way for years. Like, but it's really a pain in the butt. Like, for any of you guys that actually like color your hair, bleach your hair, bleaching your hair is really a pain, especially if you have dark roots, because it grows out so fast. And then you have to like touch it up like all the time. So it's like really a pain. So I kept my hair dark for the longest time because, you know, when it would grow out, the roots would grow out, it wasn't so bad. But then I decided when I started getting gray hair, like it was better to actually go a little bit lighter. So then when the gray starts coming out and the regrowth happens, you don't see it. So, you know, once you start getting gray, like then you can actually start lightening your hair up and like regrowth and letting things go out because, you know, your hair is like a pain sometimes, you know, coloring it all the time. I don't know about you guys, but like it can kind of be a pain. I like to experiment. Now, my sister, she's younger than I am, but she is like completely white-headed. Like she got my mom's side of the family, you know, and she is completely white-headed, but she will play around with like the pinks and the purples and the greens and all of that kind of fun stuff. You know, I literally have to bleach my hair in order to do that. So, I choose not to. Although I seen a lady today when I was out and about today. She looked so cool because she had this pink and purple hair, and it was like so cool. I wish I could pull that off. Like I've done dark purple like and stuff in my hair before. If y'all done color in your hair before, drop what color you have had in your hair before, if you've ever done color in your hair. Like I used to do my son's all the time. He was big with the splat stuff. Y'all, have y'all used that? He would do it blue and green and purple and all kinds of stuff like that, you know. But my hair, I literally, like, my hair was dark for so long that unless I bleached my hair out, I literally could not get it to, you know, show up. So, all right. So we got our foundation done. I'm going to start on the color, y'all. I got my high school alma mater on since today is... Oh. Sorry, guys. I didn't know my phone was on. I forgot to turn it off. Oops. You've done blonde before? I don't know if I could see you, Gina, as a blonde. Like, was it blonde, like platinum blonde? I think that would be like, I don't know if I could see you as a blonde. I don't know. Maybe. I know I've seen Lana as a blonde, of course, you know, but I kept mine, like I said, blonde for years. And then it was kind of a cool thing, like to let it grow out because I had dark roots. That was like an in thing too, like your dark roots showing. So then you kind of had like two-tone hair. So some of the things we all did, like, you know, I'm actually using an eyeshadow for my brows today. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. And I'll be honest with you, like whenever I want my brows to like be on fleek, like if I really want them to show up and be more precise, I love using my brow gel, and I thought I had it around here somewhere. I don't see it, but maybe I didn't pull it out and put it on my desk. But I love the shadows. I use the shadows a lot, especially during the Halloween and holiday kind of looks. But if I really want my brows to be precise, I'm not a big eyebrow pencil person. Not really big on that. And that probably goes back to like my mom being a hairdresser when I was a kid. Everyone liked it when I was younger. I had the front blonde and the rest brown. Yeah, I mean, we kind of did that like when we were younger. That was like a big thing. Now it's the colors, you know, that everybody does two tones with nowadays. But ours is always like dark and blonde or, you know, something like that. We never really did crazy. Well, some of us did, like back in the 80s. I remember it was a big deal for us. I'm telling my age. For those of us that were, you know, in the 80s, it was like a big deal to go to the mall and hang out at the mall. And if you wanted to go see some sights, that's where you went. I remember, like, we would hang out at this one mall because I grew up in Virginia Beach. And we would hang out at Lynn Haven Mall or Pembroke Mall. And we'd see people with mohawks and colored and stuff like that. So we did all that stuff too. But, you know, I don't know. We did all that stuff too, but just not quite as, you know, now it actually looks pretty. Our stuff, when we did it, like you put it in there, it wasn't always like the prettiest looking thing. So now you actually have nice colors and, you know, hairstylists that will actually do it and make it look on point, you know. So it looks really, really good. Back then, it was like you just did crazy stuff yourself. So it wasn't quite as, you know, up to date. Now they got all these different things now. It's so unique, y'all. Like, it's crazy. We had fun in the 80s, though. We seriously had fun. We had a good time. We had good music. We had good time. And, you know, we kind of pretty much raised ourselves, y'all, and did everything ourselves. So I got my brows on. So we are good with the brows. I'm going to start on my eyeshadow. But, I have been thinking about doing that whole ancestry thing. Have any of you guys really done that? I've been thinking about it. It's kind of expensive to actually do it, but I think it would be kind of cool, you know, to actually find out what your heritage is. So I'm going to actually use a blush color, the number 6 blush, as my eyeshadow right here. So I'm going to use it. I'm not going to put anything on my brow. So I'm wearing my, like I said, my high school alma mater sweatshirt. And it has oranges and reds. So the green will definitely match with this. But this is actually a pretty blush color. And I'll probably use it as my blush color too. But I love this color to use even like as an eyeshadow. It's really, really a pretty eyeshadow color. So if you want like just a really quick look one day, you could use this color both on your eyes and on your cheeks. It's kind of a really nice color. This is what my poor thing looks like. I need to get a new one. I like cracked mine, but all right. So now I am going to use the number 10 Electric Avenue color here, since we're doing some green up in here. So I'm going to put the green on the bottom here. And one of the things you can actually do, like especially with this green, if you really wanted to make it pop, you could use like the waterproof green liner and use it as an eyeshadow and then put that green on top of it. I may do that over here and show you what I'm talking about. It'll make it, like, one, it makes it waterproof for one, and it'll change the color a little bit. Because sometimes that Electric Avenue has a tendency to look, look really yellowish. So, like, you can take that color And then this eyeliner has the tendency to look a little blue. So if you mix those together, it makes it waterproof for one, and then it'll make it look more green if you want more green versus more of the yellow. So that's just kind of, see how that kind of looks still like a lot of yellow, where this kind of has more green to it. You can do that with those eyeliners and use them as a base, which is kind of cool. It makes your eyeshadow stay on a lot longer, but it'll also kind of change and enhance the color a little bit of your eyeshadow, which is kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like go back over top of it, but it looks more green this way than just yellow. Like yesterday I used that color for the look, and you could tell it looked a lot yellow. So I'm actually just going to go back over top of it, and then I'll just add some more of the eyeshadow on there. But you can use these waterproof eyeliners as a way to like enhance your color. Like if you really want like your purple to pop up, we have a purple color that would be a dual liner that you could use, and then you could add a purple eyeshadow on top of it, which would make it stand out and pop a whole lot more. So it depends on what you want to do, you know, if you really want it to be like more green, you know what I'm saying? So let me find my eyeliner. Alrighty, there it is. Because I just want to correct this just a little bit. So if you ever kind of go over, like your shadow kind of goes over, I don't know why, I still can't get in the habit. One of the best things to do, like for fallout, especially if you're using bright colors, is to actually do your eyes first. But like, I've been doing my makeup for 40 years, y'all. So, I still can't get out of the habit of doing my foundation and stuff first. It's just something that, you know, I do. Hi, Rena, how are you? So I am going to bring this up just a little bit. I'm going to take this just above because I want it to show up just a little bit more. And then I'll blend them. I'm going to do this quickly with these because they, like I said, these are waterproof. So if you don't use them quickly and blend them quickly, like, they're great if you work really quick with them. But if you don't, you're good. Awesome. I'm so glad. I haven't seen you in forever. Like, where are you living at now? Like, I mean, it's been forever since I've seen you guys. And then I'm going to go back over it with some more of that other greenish color. But I love, like, I mean, these are probably those waterproof eyeliners are like probably my all-time favorite #1 thing, just because I can do so many things with them. I can use them for shadow. I can use them for an enhancer. I can use them for liner. I can use them for brow pencil. I can use them for all kinds of stuff. I love those things like so much because I can use them for so many things. I've used them during Halloween, my Halloween looks, and for all of my you know, holiday looks and things like that. I'm telling you, those waterproof eyeliners, like, they're the bomb. They're the bomb. So all right, I wanted that to come up just a little bit before I added the Tainted Love. This one is called, the green is called Electric Avenue. It's one of those that they named after like the 80s babies here. So that one was the Electric Avenue. Just I mixed it in with the waterproof green liner. just to kind of make the green pop out just a little bit more. And then I'm going to use the Tainted Love color, which kind of is a rusty orange color here. And that's what I'm going to use. But I'm going to get my brush damp first. And then I'm probably definitely going to have to come in here and fix any fallout. And seriously, y'all, if you do not have one of these things, these are the best things when you're doing your makeup. You can get it on Amazon. I think I might have paid $5 to $8. I don't know how much it was. But, like, to clean your brush, like, in between colors, it makes a huge, huge difference, y'all. Like, seriously huge difference. And then I'm going to go back and clean this all up. So say hello when you guys hop on. If you're catching the replay, say replay. We've been talking about Irish descent. We've been talking about DNA. Have you all done that Ancestry.com? I probably should do that. I think it would be interesting. Like I said, my dad's stepsister actually did a lot of my dad's family. I think it would be really, really interesting to go back and actually do that. I'm just going to blend this all together, y'all. And then I'm going to come back in here and tap some more of this green in here so the green shows up. But I think it would be cool. And I may do one for Loki. I'd like to find out what kind of dog she is. It's amazing though, y'all, like that they have the technology to do all of these things. Like that is just crazy that they can figure out all of the DNA of people, ancestries, all of that kind of stuff. It's so cool that they can actually do all that. It's pretty interesting. All right. So I think I've done as much damage as I want to do to my eyes. I think I still want some more green to pop up though. Let's add just a little bit more green up in here. And then I'm going to add that green as a tight line. All right, I'm going to tight line with that green. And all tight lining is just putting your liner on the top up here. And you don't want to pull and tug. I just usually put my finger there to kind of guide myself so I don't poke myself in the eye. Some people can actually do it without even like holding their eye on. I can't even do that down here. So you don't want to pull and tug on your eyes, guys, but like holding your finger down there kind of works. And I'm just gonna get that darker on that side. I don't know why one side looks a little darker than the other. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of that Electric Avenue underneath that. I don't know why one side looks darker than the other. You can't do it on your waterline at all because you poke yourself. It took me actually a long time, like, to not. And sometimes, believe it or not, I will poke myself if I'm not paying attention. Like, if I'm in a hurry, that's usually when I poke myself. And it's not usually with liner. It's usually with mascara, y'all. That's usually what I poke myself with. I don't know why, but like I have done that so many times, like being in a hurry and end up poking myself in the eye because I'm just not paying attention and I'm in a hurry. So, and then I'm going to take some of that Electric Avenue and just kind of go up underneath there. The mascara burns? Yes, it does. Oh my gosh, does it? And it's like, I don't care how much your eyes water, whatever. When they burn, like, once you get that in there, like, it's a pain. Like, you can sit there and splash water in your eyes. You can do all kinds of stuff. And, like, it is hard to, like, get it to stop. It is, like, terrible. Like, really, really bad. Like, I've done that, like, several times before, and then my eyes will water, and it doesn't matter. It'll stay like that for hours. And I'm just going to take the other side of that dual waterproof pencil, and I'm just going to add a little bit up in here. And this is what I mean, guys, about using these as shadows too. Like, that green is this color on this side. And it makes a real pretty eyeshadow color or an eyeliner color. But you can mix these and actually do them as eyeshadow. Like, I've used this one, like, up here on my brow. Or you can put this underneath maybe a color to make it pop up. You can play with those like all the time. So, which is kind of cool. They're probably my #1 favorite thing that I'm like all about. I love my waterproof liners. It sounds like it's still raining outside. What's the weather like there, Ashley? Is it crazy there too? Like, it has been raining here today, like, it wasn't when I first left to go do my running around, but like it is pouring now. Like absolutely pouring. But I gotta finish up my samples today. They never did find my box, y'all. Like, it's pretty today and tomorrow. Ugh. Yeah, Monday's supposed to be the first day of spring. And they literally like said it was supposed to snow. Like, this weather is like crazy, y'all. Like, I'm ready for spring. I don't want no more cold weather. I'm over the cold weather, y'all. I am done with cold. I'm over the cold. And then when I get off of here, I got to finish up all of my sample bags for people. Like, I got a ton of sample bags. I didn't get finished last night, y'all. So, they come in. So if you are waiting on a sample bag, I promise everything will be out this week. So if you have not asked for a sample, but you would like to try our foundation or maybe some skincare or anything like that, you can put sample in the comments, or you can go to the link in my bio and actually take our color quiz and match your foundation. And I'm making up foundation samples and stuff, and I'm happy to send you guys anything that you would like to try. Some things like mascara do not go in the mail well. I've tried that before and they don't work. They dry out before they get there. But skincare I can send y'all, foundation I can send y'all, lip colors I can send y'all, different things like that. I'm happy to send you guys if you want to try anything. But you can go to the link in my bio and take the color quiz for the foundation. And also our skin care quiz is there to know what kind of skin routine that you have. So you can go check that out. Take the color quiz. It is really, really good, y'all. It will match like really, really well. But then I'm happy, you know, to send you a foundation sample so you can actually try it if you want. So all right, now this is that same color that I put on my eyes, guys. This is that number 6 glowing blush that I used on my eyes, but I'm using it on my blush too. And it's just, if you like, this is a really, really nice color for spring. I mean, we're talking about spring being just around the corner. Monday, I think, is officially the first day of spring. This is a nice color for spring because it's just kind of light and fresh. You should always change up your skincare. Spring, it's kind of like, you know how y'all are told like to check your batteries when we do time change all the time. You should do the same thing for your beauty routine. You know, spring and fall, like when we do the time change, that's an also really good time for you to check in on your skincare and beauty routines. Products do expire, y'all. Mascara only lasts you 3 months. You should be changing out your mascara every 3 months. Different products, liquid creams, they last a certain amount of time if they've been open. So during that time change, that's also a great time to like check your skincare routine. A lot of people get more oily during the summer and more dry during the winter. So changing your moisturizer is really good during that time. Some people are outside more often during the summertime, so you might need to change your foundation color. It's also a really good time to check your makeup bag, guys. During this time, you know, we just changed the clock. We're getting ready to go into spring. It's also good to check your makeup bag and look and see, when was the last time I purchased this mascara? Have I had my mascara like longer than 3 months? Do I need to replace that? Do I need to throw it away? Is this eyeshadow like older than 2 years? Do I need to replace that? That's a good time to kind of go through and check your makeup bag and make sure you're not using expired products, guys, because it can literally affect your skin. You know, using products that are old, they actually can. That's one of the reasons they recommend that you, you know, change your mascara out every 3 months, is because you end up pushing air and bacteria into a damp, wet space, so bacteria can grow in there. That's one of the reasons they suggest that you literally change up your mascara every 3 months. It's different depending on if it's a powder product or whether it is a liquid product or what type of product it is. But this is a perfect time to go through your skincare routine and check and see if you need an update. Check and see if you need to throw away some products, if you need to update your products. This is also a great time to update colors, y'all. When it gets spring, it's nicer to use maybe some brighter colors, maybe a lighter blush, those kind of things. And then when it gets fall, you wear more darker colors for the fall and winter time. So those are just kind of some different ideas that you can do. This is the best, like twice a year, you should definitely do that. Check your foundation color, make sure it's still matching. Check your skincare routine, make sure it's still working for you. Check your products. Another thing during this time that's really, really good that y'all should do, go wash your brushes, okay? When was the last time you washed your brushes? You should be washing them once a week, okay? But I know some people do not. And this is just a good reminder at that time of season to actually, like, go wash your brushes. So All right, let's do some lip up in here. And depending on the ingredients, guys, of your products, if you're using organic products or products without a lot of chemicals in them, sometimes those don't have as long a shelf life. So definitely check. Like, I know with our products, I'm not real familiar with some other brands. I know a few brands, but I know like with our products, they will literally say, I don't think yes, it does. Like, I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on, but there is a little jar right here with a number inside of it. A lot of products will have this on there and it'll tell you the shelf life. So once they have been open, this one, like, I think it says 12 months. I don't have my glasses on. Y'all, the print's like this, little bitty. But check your products. Some of them will say on there, because I know like our brand does. But check and see if it says how long it lasts. And that kind of gives you an idea. I know a lot of people like will even put little stickers on their products when they need to replace them. So that's just kind of like a, you know, nice little thing to do for yourself too. But spring's a perfect time. Spring and fall are great times to actually like go check your makeup bag. Make sure your beauty routine is actually working for you. And I'm using the 112 lipstick. This is such a pretty lipstick, guys. I don't use it enough. I used to all the time. And I don't, because I end up using my long wear that lasts a long time. And then I'm going to add a little bit of my favorite gloss. This has become my favorite gloss, y'all. I love this magic gloss. It's so pretty. I got to show you so y'all can see. This is what it looks like by itself. But I'm going to put it on top of there. All right, guys. So we are good. We are all done. This is today's look. Kiss Me, I'm Irish. So I'm going to throw on some setting spray. And then I'm going to be done in here and start finishing up all of my samples. If you guys would like to take the color quiz, if you want samples while I am working on them, go take that color quiz in the link in my bio. And I will be happy to get you a sample. Or if you need skincare updates, if you need some help with your skin, you can take the skincare quiz in the link in my bio. And we can check out your skin. And I'm happy to send you samples of that as well. But if you need help, like I said, this is the perfect time to like update anything. If you get a little bit more oily, if you get darker, if you start to tan, I'm happy to help you all, okay? Whether you're my customer or not, I'm happy to answer any questions. You know, what works for you. I'm happy to do an in-person consult. I'm happy to do a virtual consult. I can help you in any way, guys. So if I can help you, please reach out to me or drop a comment here on the video and I will be happy to reach out to you. So I hope you all enjoy the day and I hope you all like this Kiss Me, I'm Irish look. So y'all have a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.